Hey, it's Barron Cruz from Charisma Matrix. I'm so excited for you to watch this because this technique that I'm going to talk about is true matrix level subcommunication. Most people may feel the impact of this, but would never know how to actually use it to their advantage. What I'm going to teach you how to do is how to truly decide in a conversation of 3 or more people who is going to talk. Literally like you have a picker and say, you talk now, you talk now, you talk now. But just by where you're going to focus your attention. So let's say there's 3 people in a conversation. You're 1, there's 2, and there's 3. The person that you put all of your attention on very strongly is the person that will have the floor to speak. So say 2 people start speaking. I don't care if one of them's the boss of a company and the other one's the janitor. If they both start speaking at the same time and the janitor's over here and you go just complete orientation to them, just looking at them, boss is going to stop speaking and he's going to continue speaking. It doesn't matter the level of social value in a situation. It's crazy how this works and how everyone, doesn't matter what their position is, will be quiet if the third person orients and gives the attention to someone else. Now, you can even take this to another level in that if no one's speaking, like say no one's even said anything, or if this guy, say the boss starts to speak, but you don't want him to speak, orient yourself to this guy and he's going to have to come up with something to say and start speaking. It's the strangest thing how just by one person exerting all of their attention towards someone, just it makes an undeniable encouragement. I guess it undeniably encourages someone to say something and for the other person not to talk. Now, if you have a very strong presence, you can even do this in a group of 4 or more. So say there's 5 people, because people are going to follow the leader in the group or somebody who steps up and makes a leading gesture. So say there's 5 people now. And just, I just use this example because the hierarchy is very clear when there's a boss or a CEO and a subordinate. So let's say there's 5 people and it's me, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the boss is here and a low-level employee is here. If they both start talking at the same time and not shyly, you're not like looking at them like this, you're like this, full engagement, facially expressive so people know you're engaged, you're making a decision, these other people are going to naturally go with you and orient to them, and he's not going to be able to talk. So you really won't understand the power of this until you try it out, but what it enables you to do is decide and lead the conversation where you want it to be. Let's think about an implication. Say that John takes your side in an argument and Bill doesn't, but Bill's the CEO. And they're saying, so you say something, you say, yeah, I think the budget can fit that in. I think if we look at a 5-year trajectory, that expense is really going to come back and play itself forward. Well, now I don't remember the names, but that the CEO doesn't have your side and he does, and they both start talking. Who do you want to talk? The guy who has your side. So what are you going to say? You're going to say, oh, and you watch, as sure as day, this guy's going to stop talking and he's going to keep talking. It's amazing. Try it out. Use it to your advantage. This is one of the small tricks in the charisma, like I said, that most people have no idea that's going on. But if they're number 2 and 3, they're going to know what's going on subconsciously because they're going to turn and orient just like you because it feels right. The person that feels like they have enough value to choose who's going to talk by completely orienting themselves is the person that's going to make the decisions and the other people are going to follow. Because it kind of goes back to my lesson on body language in that your orientation has a lot to do with how engaged you are and how much social value you're giving off. So if you're perfectly squared to someone, you're giving them as much attention as you possibly can. But watch as I square to this person, the CEO over here is as little of attention as I can give him. I guess over the shoulder could be the very least. But now, if he starts talking, he's saying that I have higher value than him because I'm not even orienting to him. So I'm not giving him the time of day. So I'm like, I don't care what you got to say. What do you have to say? So it looks very weak and low value for them to actually step up and do that. So you're really taking both of these factors into play and you're deciding really what you're saying is, listen, talk all you want, but you're going to be low value. I may turn to orient to you. I may not. You're going to look even worse if you both continue to talk and I continue oriented to him and so do these other people because it looks very low value if you're speaking vying for people's attention and they don't naturally give it to you. Try this out. I guarantee you're going to like it. It's amazing. Most people will never know what's going on. You're going to be the magician behind there making decisions, deciding who talks, deciding who's on your side and who isn't, who gets the floor, who gets more time. You're the maestro of the conversation. Until next time, I'm Barron Cruz.